All right, so July 26th of 2015, Representative Keith Ellison is on ABC this week. And just to give you a sense, it is Matthew Dowd, Republican strategist Anna Navarro, Maggie Haberman, who covers presidential New York Times, and Stephanopoulos. And here's Keith Ellison. Now I will say that in June of 2015, and I tweet this YouTube out with some regularity because I'm so proud of myself. But I had said that Donald Trump was going to be very dangerous to the Republican Party. And here's Keith Ellison saying, people should pay attention to this because he could really win. And listen to the reaction to Keith Ellison on this. I
hope Keith Ellison just plays this on a loop on his website.
No kidding. Really listen to this. This is unbelievable.
All I want to say is that anybody from the Democratic side of the fence who thinks that who's terrified of the possibility of President Trump better vote, better get active, better get involved, because this man has got some momentum, and we better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket.
Next, I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on to
Sorry to laugh.
Next week,
George, we had Jesse Ventura in Minnesota win the governorship. Nobody thought he was going to win. I'm telling you, stranger things have happened.
Well, and also, George,
sorry to laugh. Sorry. Let me laugh in your face, Congressman. You're part of the Progressive Caucus, aren't you?
We never had an actor run for president and win before.
Right.
We never had a guy pretend he had a pickup truck and his whole background was acting in side roles in action movies named Fred Thompson when in Tennessee. I mean, come on.
Donald Trump, excuse me, Donald Trump as the nominee of the Republican Party? That's like Sarah Palin being the vice presidential nominee 8 years ago.
That would never. I mean, that's the thing. And so I will be proud of us because you and I know we'd agreed on this. I remember never dismissed that from the beginning. I thought he would be a factor. I thought he would get some of the nationalist types, especially as his message got clear on immigration and what he really, what he was playing to, that he'd win some of the sort of nationalist types. He'd appeal to some angry working class white voters. And I thought he easily would outdo Jeb and probably outdo most of the rest of them. Now, I admit I gave Marco Rubio too much credit, as I think some did, and I thought Ted Cruz would be the last man standing. So I'm not trying to sit here and claim that I got it all exactly right. But, I mean, these people that thought that this was the Republican Party of 1988, and, well, Jeb Bush with his finer mannerisms and his good golf game, his well-timed wit, should be able to. I mean, this is this is so far from that party that I wouldn't have said 8 years ago that I thought it would be Ted Cruz. But that shows you, because I think Ted Cruz is every bit as dangerous and sometimes maybe even slightly more than Donald Trump. So I mean, that's where I thought this party was at this point, that they had captured it. We had seen it. We talked about this numerous times. They had people on commercials in statewide races in blue states disavowing that they were witches. For Christ's sake, they had people talking about crazy theories of rape and not getting pregnant when raped and things. I mean, if you can do that statewide in purple and blue states as a Republican and get the nomination, I think that we had some pretty good hints that this is the kind of thing that was coming. And from the past few years and from who took over that party, even more so in 2010 and 2014 with those huge waves. So, the egg's on their face, and they should all be embarrassed. They won't be, and I'm sure they'll predict wrong things again.
Hi, I'm Sam Seder, and this is an Ann Coulter doll.
You should not be immigrating here. Yeah. Stay in your country and hate us.
For smart progressive talk and a little bit of this and even a little bit of that.
Mission accomplished.
Subscribe to our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook to get some of our best video clips.